seat. You should probably take the wheel. I'm kinda twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay?
After a bit over 2 weeks in Esperance, we've reluctantly hitched up the van to continue exploring the southwest of WA. In this video, we're road tripping along West Australia's southwest coast, starting from Esperance and finishing up in Bremer Bay. Along the way, we find the most incredible place, and we had no idea that it even existed.
Someone must think I'm pretty fly right now.
Our travel day was blessed with what would have to have been the best weather day of our time in Esperance, and we simply couldn't resist stopping in for one last visit to an Esperance beach. I fear this place may have ruined beaches for us forever.
And I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little love. Get a little. What you gotta do.
G'day Van Fam, and welcome back to another episode. We've just hit our weekend and we were planning to leave Esperance this week. But there's a bit of a time to kill between leaving camp in Esperance and the new place that we're going to arrive. So we figured, why not come for another drive along the Great Ocean Drive and stop at this camp, or this beach I should say, it's not a camp. Stop at this beach. This one's 10 Mile Lagoon. It looks absolutely beautiful. The kids have got a few lessons to do. I'll take you and I'll show you what things are looking like inside. So we're going to get the kids through their lessons. Once they finish their lessons, we'll take them down for a swim at the beach, and then we're heading somewhere. Where are we going, my dear?
Hopetoun.
You know what? I hope you're pronouncing that correctly, because we got absolutely grilled for calling Coolin Cullen.
Oh no, stupid phonics. Anyway, I can't remember why we're going there. I know there was a reason, so I have to wait and see when we get there what that was. Well, good morning, guys. You remembered why we came to Hopetoun? Because we're at a free camp. No, that's not the only reason.
Because it's free to stay here. But that is worth talking about, because this is one of the few places that we've come across that are actually really strict on their rules, and they enforce them. So I'll overlay a little bit of footage here and show you what the sign says about staying here. And it's something to keep in mind if you're preparing, if you'd like to stay in these sorts of places. So if you want to stay here, you must have a grey water tank attached. You must have a toilet and a shower inside. And if you don't have those things, they will move you on.
And the ranger does come around and check. Like, we had some washing hanging outside, and she said, oh, this is not a camp, you're not allowed to do that, you need to take it inside. So they are quite strict with their rules. So
Which is why our washing is now hanging up inside of the caravan. But yeah, I was just going to say, if you read the reviews on Wikicamps, people have been moved along, and they're not very happy about being moved along if they're not following those rules. So yeah, if you're planning to stay in places like this, some of them will actually be strict and make sure that you are following those rules. But the other cool thing about Hopetoun, and I hope I'm saying that right, is it's quite close to the Fitzgerald River National Park. So we're going to go and explore that today.
I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can calm. But it's black, yeah, it's black. Oh, the water's black, 'cause it's black, it's all black, black water.
Hopetoun and the Fitzgerald River National Park was one of those lucky finds for us. We had no idea this place even existed. We simply had a weekend to kill, picked a town with a free camp along the way, and ended up here. I think exploring with no expectations or any preconceived notions shaping our experience allowed us to fully embrace the serendipity of stumbling upon such a hidden gem.
It's black, oh the water's black, 'cause it's black, it's all black, black water.
For me, this really puts it into perspective just how massive Australia is and how much there is out there to see and discover. Well, as you can see, there is nobody here. So this is a bit of a lesser known national park. I mean, I didn't know that this was here either until Mel brought us into Hopetoun.
It was a method to my madness, I guess.
But as you can see from that drone footage, it's got some stunning landscapes. It looks absolutely beautiful. And we went to the info centre yesterday and scoped everything out, and apparently this is the go-to walk to do here in Fitzgerald River National Park. It's called East Mount Barron. There it is up there. So we're going to go and do that hike and check out the views from the top.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's grey outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground?
We made it all the way to the top. This was a really pretty walk, but it was hard work. It was like an hour and a half of walking upstairs.
It was hard.
But I'll also say I've never seen so much bird life before in my life.
And weird looking plants too.
Yeah, it was a really pretty walk, and I guess it's quite underrated because I'd never heard of this before, but if you're out this way, can highly recommend coming out here to do it. As you can see, the views behind us are incredible. So I'm going to put the drone up and give us a bit of a look around at some of this view, and then we're going to make our way down and find one of those pretty beaches and go for a swim.
Because it's very hot.
And Mel's looking like a beetroot.
Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, I just wonder. Me wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder.
Well, from the top of the mountain we can see all the beaches here in the national park. This one looked like the pick. This one is Barron's Beach. It's nice and sheltered, so it should be a little bit safer for the kids. There's nice clear water out there, so we should be able to see any dark shadows coming in if we and call the kids out of the water if anything's coming in. So yeah, we're going to set up here for the day because it's supposed to be an absolute scorcher today. It's supposed to get up to 39 degrees.
39 today, yeah.
So wouldn't be very nice back at the caravan today.
It's so hot.
This is a much nicer place to spend the day. We've got lunch in the car, we've got the shade to set up, so get that shade set up.
All right, now time to relax.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around.
You bailed out, Owen!
Get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line. Let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart. It needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? Is busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, but what doesn't make you?
Well, good morning, guys. It's another day. Today is a travel day. Today we're going to be making our way from here in Hopetoun
Hopetoun.
to Bremer Bay. But we wanted to share some of today just to explain that it's not all lazy days on the beach and climbing mountains. Some of our days are a bit more chore oriented, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to get a few chores done on our way to the next camp, and we're going to share some of those with you just so that you don't get the impression that it's all just lazing on the beach all day.
And we probably had to do a bit of prepping too in order to work out where we could do certain things along the way as well. So that's a bit of fun. But
You might talk to that in the car, hey?
but it's not all like yesterday where we got burnt to a crisp. I'm so burnt.
Okay, first job on our list on our way out of Hopetoun. They've got a really nice big car wash that's suitable for washing vans as well. And it's been a while since we've given the old rig a bit of a tub, so we're going to pull in and give everything a hose off and get rid of some of the salt, sand and dust that we've built up.
Well, now we can lean on the car without getting filthy. Speaking of filthy, we're heading to a waterfill point so we can wash all our clothes, which I feel like is never ending some days, some weeks.
I feel like it's a never-ending cycle of travelling from one waterfill point to the next waterfill point. It's part of the gig, guys. Alright, Mum and Kaylee over here doing the washing. I'm going to give Mum a hand with the washing. I've got Owen monitoring the waterfill point. Have I mentioned that it just feels like we just cycle from one waterfill point to another? After this, we've just got one more crappy job to do.
Guess whose turn it is? Good job, honey.
Alright, before we can get out of town, the kids spotted the big lollipop. This is one of the things in our Spotto book, one of the big things of Australia. And little Miss Muppet here begged if she could come and spend her Christmas money in here.
Yes,
So go shopping, have fun. Owen always wants to spend his money on crap everywhere we go, like things that don't make sense. But this is the sort of place where for me it makes sense. So we force him to save his money so he gets a chance to come to places like this and still pick up some things.
Ah, it smells like candy.
And lastly, we've got to feed the beast. $2.22 today. In a year's time, that's probably going to sound cheap.
Well, that's all done. Gosh, it's hot, or I'm just still burnt from yesterday, but now we're off to camp, 200 k's to Bremer Bay. Well, good morning, guys. For once, I'm not the only one still in my pajamas.
It is a little bit dreary outside, so I've had a bit of a slow start.
We all have, actually.
We are staying out at a camp called Tozer's Bush Camp. We're about 30 minutes out from Bremer Bay. It's a lovely little spot. This is a really nice camp. We can hear birds chirping and singing. There is heaps of wildlife. We've seen frogs in the showers and toilets.
Bandicoots running around.
It's a really nice little spot. We were the only ones here when we arrived, and we were wondering if that was going to stay the case. A couple other people have arrived since, but yeah, it is a nice spot. We like these sort of really quiet camps. But yeah, she's a bit of a dreary old day, which is why we were slow to start. But it looks like, according to the forecast, it is not supposed to rain. Fingers crossed.
We'll see.
So we're going to go out and have a little bit of exploring and see what we can find to do out here around Bremer Bay.
So we're in another little town, Bremer Bay, and there's not a lot to do here. There's beaches, but it's not really a great day. So we're going to go explore the other side of Fitzgerald National Park. We've already climbed East Mount Barron, so today we're going to climb West Mount Barron.
Okay, so we have come out to West Mount Barron. So we did East Mount Barron, we're going for the set, we're looking for West Mount Barron.
It's kind of like when you're on playing Monopoly and you've got Park Lane, you want Mayfair. We just want to do both sides, I guess.
We're trying to get the set. We've already put you through a hiking montage, so I don't think we're going to do that again on this hike. Plus, I'm a bit worried and nervous that it's going to rain on us when we do this as well.
I don't know if we're doing a smart thing or a bad thing. I guess we'll find out.
So yeah, we're going to hike our way to the top and we'll show you the views at the top. Well, we made it to the top of the second Mount Barron, West Mount Barron. Got views of Bremer Bay down there. No, Bremer Bay down there.
Over there. I mean, you look around the whole park and there you can just see the road, like, and there's nothing else.
There's nothing.
Caves.
There's no. You can't see any construction. I'll give you a look. You see a road, open plains, a Kaylee standing too close to the edge, and a town again. This was worth it. I'm glad we came and did this. I think on this note, we're going to wrap up this week's vlog, guys. Thanks so much for coming along.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you on the next adventure, guys. Bye.
Bye.